Quick start like that on the road.
Yeah, it's a good win for us, good start. I thought we got better in the second period. We were a little bit more physical. So yeah, it's a good game for us.
Is Cole Sillinger's game rounding into a better spot here now? Is that what's happening with him?
He's playing with confidence. He's reliable defensively. He's creating chances offensively. He's physical. He's becoming a real solid 200-foot player.
I mean, this is obviously his third year already in the NHL, full season. Is this something, and you've been here the whole time, is something you've seen kind of building? I know he had struggles last year, but just it seems like he's put together different parts at different times.
It takes time for the young players. It really does. Your first year might be harder. Your second year might be harder. We have that way of thinking that the second year is harder for the players. But what happens is we have no expectations for those first-year players. And then they have somewhat of a decent season. And then the second year we think they're going to make a huge step. I mean, they don't become that much of a better player over the 3-4 months in the summer. And I think for Sillinger, his confidence is growing. He knows what to expect. He's a good pro. He's a real mature person. He takes care of himself. He gets ready for every single games, and he takes his job seriously. So he's, like I said, he's becoming a solid 200-foot player.
Feels like maybe late in the second and maybe a little bit into the third, there was a bit of a, I don't know, maybe a letdown in intensity of battles and things like that.
Well, the other team was pushing too.
Yeah, that's what we're going to ask about legs, maybe. Like
yeah.
3 and 5, or 5 and 7, or whatever.
Yeah, I don't like to use that, but maybe a little bit. Ice wasn't great. Like, it was bouncy quite a bit. Like, there was a lot of bouncing on both sides, right? Yeah. I think we played with the lead, trying to protect it a little bit too much. But well, I thought overall we stuck to the plan.
Were you happy?
Got the win.
Were you happier with the Russian line tonight?
I think they're better than that. They were better, but they're still. I think they have another gear. My expectations for them is really high. I think they can be dominant, or not every shift, don't get me wrong, but I trust them defensively, but I think they have another gear offensively.
How much is Boone Jenner's ability to, we see it a lot, to just tip pucks, stand down there, tip pucks, score goals? I mean, that's a huge weapon for you guys, right, to be able to put him down there? Yeah,
and he works at it at every practice, every single practice. He works at it. That's a skill, to know you might get hit by the puck or by an opponent, and to be able to tip those pucks. Some guys in the league are really good. Boone is one of them.
The Crowley line just gets a goal from Olivier and had a lot of offensive zone time, especially early. Did you get some energy from those guys? Yeah,
I thought they were good. They're true to their identity as a line. It's not flashy, but it's really effective. So they had a good game.